YouTube, what's happening? It's your boy JTibbs, and I'm bringing that fire today. I'm bringing that unstoppable heat. So I've been kind of watching a lot of Twitch, a lot of streamers. Shout out to all you guys out there that gave the inspiration for this defense. It not only creates pressure, but it makes the quarterback and your opponent very uncomfortable. You can play coverage out of it. You could blitz the house. You can do a lot of things, and I'm here to break it down for you guys. Obviously, before we get into the video, guys, we got to get into the roast of the day. And the roast of the day comes from a user known as Dave1Hellova. Cool username. He says, JTibbs, cereal box gone off the dresser. The lady should come flocking in now. I don't know if you guys see it, but it's literally right there. Let me go get it real quick. Listen, you guys roasted me about this. This is a limited edition. Look, family says limited edition cereal box, man. I'm a huge Travis Scott fan, so I don't appreciate the comments about y'all saying I may have to dig into these. I love Reese's Puffs. Alright guys, that's it for today's roast of the day. If you want a chance to be featured in a video, make sure to leave your roast of the day down below in the comments section. Also, make sure before the video loads up to smack a like, guys. I work really hard on these videos. I'm bringing you guys a lot of gameplays, a lot of really cool trash talking games. Got a lot more big gameplays coming, so be on the lookout for them. Now let's get right into the meat and potatoes and show you guys this defense. Alright guys, so on defense, I am in the 4-6 defensive playbook. Now you could really do this with any playbook that has big nickel over G, but that's the defense we're going to be going in. And for those of you guys that don't know, yes, we're going to be using the slot cornerback package because that's how you get a lot of these regular adjustments in the defense. Now the play I like to do, and you can do this really out of any, I like to go out of the base cover 2. So that's what we're going to be doing this blitz out of today. And obviously on offense, we're going against Carolina playbooks. So we're going to go against bunch offset. I'm going to show you different looks when the offense gives you different variations. All right, so here we are on defense, a basic Tampa 2 cover 2 look. Now, the basis of this defense is showing blitz. Now, when you show blitz, it doesn't matter what play you are running in the over G, the safety on the far side away from the nickel icon corner is always going to come down. And what you want to do with the safety is you want to blitz him. And then what I like to do is I always like to crash the line to the side I'm blitzing. So we're crashing it to the left. Now, again, this is the first setup. What I'll do is I will go ahead and put him in a deep third. And then I'll put my outside corner on the solo side if they're running bunch, or even trips tight end on the tight end side and a soft squat. Again, we're sending heat, so I do want to make sure we're playing as good of coverage as possible. So if you don't really trust that, you can put him in an outside third. Or again, like I said, you can be like me, a little bit more riskier, put him in a soft squat. Now last thing, always put your user on the blitz angle, and let's see how this blitz comes in. So again, we're going to run back, we're going to go down, guard underneath, and boom, there we go. We end up getting the easy sack. Again, setting it up one more time, we're going to go ahead and show blitz, shift the line to the left because we're going to be blitzing it that way, and then blitz our safety. So there it is, boom. And again, what you want to do, and a lot of times what I like to do is I like to go ahead and bluff blitz this nickel corner. And I've noticed the bluff blitz actually plays very, very well on a lot of these really quick hitter routes. And the bluff blitz vert hook is a very glitchy zone. So again, as you see, we have no blocking. They're just going to run it raw right here. We're going to run back. And as you see, he kind of got picked up there. But again, we have really good coverage down the field. That outside third does his job. He ends up sticking with that solo receiver. Ends up playing great defense. Now, you're probably wondering what happens if they block the running back. Because if they block the running back, they then have 6 blocking against our 5 blitzing. So again, we're going to set it up, show blitz. We're going to then crash the line out and then blitz our nickel corner. And this is where this defense can get very complicated. But again, you want to go ahead and kind of turn it into an inverted cover 2 look. And then obviously what I like to do on the far right side is I always like to put a soft squat. I think they play a lot better versus corner routes and quick hitting routes. So this is what the play looks pre-snap. Again, blitz our user. I always like to stand kind of like right here and pretend to user rush just to get him a little bit nervous so that I can go ahead and drop back initially and get back into coverage. And eventually we will get someone to shed, as it is in this case our nickel corner. Now again, let's set that up one more time. We're going to go ahead and blitz him, crash our line out, blitz our nickel corner, and then set up the cover 2, or excuse me, not the cover 2, but the inverted cover 3 look. Again, you can stand in the gap, or if you're like me, you can pretend to use a rush. And as you guys see right there, you can actually attack yourself to a blocker, I guess, or attach yourself to a lineman, and it makes it to where that free man is going to be coming in straight. Now, another way I really like to attack this is I do like to use a rush sometimes. And I know it's frowned upon, but it's not illegal in tournament play or MCS play, so why not try it? So again, you're going to set it up the same way you're going to show blitz. You're going to go ahead and blitz that nickel corner and that safety as well. I always like to shade inside because that nickel corner, as you see, will take a step over and it'll evenly proportionate, obviously, the blitzing angle. And then what we're going to do is we're going to stand here with Brooks like we're going to get ready to shoot the run. If They block their running back. That's awesome. We can go ahead and kind of try and use a rush right there. As you see, we're quicker. We're able to get around obviously the center and make an easy play. Now, another thing I like to do is I like to bluff this a lot. And what you can do is if you bluff it, sometimes I'll go ahead and kind of set up a zone like this where we have kind of, obviously our safety playing down below. I'll sometimes shade down. And what I'll do is when I shade down is I'll go ahead and then bluff blitz that nickel corner. What this is going to do is if they put a drag on the field, which I'm actually going to do right now, they can go ahead and actually play this a little bit better. See how that guy kind of backs up and the hook curl stays and ends up staying there for a little bit and then backs up. That's what you want him to do. Again, if you're going to play coverage, because we have a pretty darn good defensive line, we can go ahead and actually put him in a hard flat if you want. And do something like this to where, okay, you know what, we have a really good defensive line. We're going to let them do the work. And we're going to only blitz 3. We may even spire bluff blitz this guy so we have him in a 3-rec. So again, if they end up putting their player on a drag like this, kind of like right here, all we have to do is really just stay there. And as you see, TJ Watt gets a really glitchy animation. And we're in there in literally like 3 seconds on just a simple 3-man rush. I really don't know what it is about the 3-man rush crash out this year, especially with abilities, but they get in pretty quickly, especially if your opponent you're playing doesn't have good pocket presence. So we're in instant replay. As you see, we bluff blitz our DT. He actually ends up, and usually, I don't think you guys know this, but if you bluff blitz a defensive tackle, he'll go in a 3-rec, and he'll end up attaching usually with the running back route. So that's what he does. Sheldon, or I don't even know who that is, but he ends up attaching. And as you see, we have everything taken away. I actually ended up choosing the wrong route. I should have probably went over the middle right there, but again, that's an in-game adjustment I'm going to make. But as you see, if I take away that middle dot, we really don't have anything. Maybe that outside pass lead, obviously to the corner route, but again, like I said, he's getting hit right as he throws that, and who knows, he may end up throwing a pick to Terrell Edmonds in the hard flat. So again, I would recommend running this defense, whether it's trips tight end, whether it's bunch, whether it's any type of high-powered offense. Mix this in because it's a really good defensive formation. A lot of people aren't really running that much. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave me a huge thumbs up. Also, leave your roast of the day down below, guys. I love reading them. It brings a smile to my face. Guys, this is JTibbs. I'm signing off, and as always, peace.